YouTube, what's up? It's Tori, and tonight I am coming to you guys with my May wrap-up and my June TBR list. So, without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so May was a pretty good reading month for me. I was able to finish 4 books and then start on another one, which I finished the first week of June. But that's besides the point. So the first book that I was able to finish in the month of May was Fire Study by Maria V. Schneider. This book, this series was great, but this one didn't really capture me in as much as Magic Study and Poison Study did. Because it followed the same lines of, plot, but not, so they were similar. But, other than that, I highly recommend this series. The series is great, especially the first 2 books, but I still really liked this one. The second book that I finished in May, I actually don't have with me, and that is The Hunger Games. I read it on my Kindle, and I had finished the first book, and now I'm currently reading Catching Fire, but I did finish it. It was a reread, so, I still loved it either way. Still cried. The third book that I finished in May was the set of novellas that goes along with the Throne of Glass series, The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. And I hadn't read this, the collection of novellas before I read Queen of Shadows, and so I was kind of confused when they made the references toward them, but now I understand it all, and I highly recommend this. And this goes into a lot of details, about who Selena was with Sam in her life, and, you guys, it was so good. You have to read it if you haven't. If you haven't read this series, you have to read it. It was just brilliant. It is brilliant. It's still going, and I can't wait for Empire of Storms to come out in September. Last but certainly not least, the last book that I read in the month of May was Reign of Shadows by Sophie Jordan. This book, I need the second one, okay? I just need the next book in this. I don't know if there's going to be a second book. I hope there is. There better be. But I don't know when it's coming out. But I need it. I need it. This book is beautiful, both inside and out. And I can't wait to see what the next one's going to hold in store. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump into my June TBR list. I've already started a couple of the books in them, since it's already the second week of June. So I'm going to start with those, and then I'm going to tell you the other ones that I plan to read throughout it. Okay, the first one that I have for the month of June is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I actually finished it already, and loved it, but I'm going to talk about that in my June wrap-up later in the month. I am also currently reading Catching Fire. It's another reread that I'm doing this month, so hopefully I'll be able to finish this one. I read this one on my Kindle in my spare time, at work, or when I'm going to sleep at night and the lights are off, I'll put it on my phone there and I'll read it. So, I'll probably finish it this month. If not, no biggie. No, I'm not in a big rush to finish it. Next up on my list is the book that I'm currently reading right now, and that is Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. Sorry, it's naked. It doesn't have its jacket on, but its jacket's on my shelf and I don't feel like going to get it. But you guys, I am only on page 42, and I started it this morning, so soon. The next book that I hope to finish in the month of June is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I know what you're thinking. It's about time you start reading this. I know. It's been sitting on my shelf for a little while, and it's just been read me, along with all the other books that I have on there that I haven't read yet. So, hopefully I'll get to it this month. I should be. I hope. And finally, the last book that I have for my June TBR is the book that Anna and I are planning to read together this month. And that is Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oakes. This is another Alice in Wonderland retelling, and you know how much I love those. But Anna and I, we were in Target, and we were both like, ooh, let's get it, and let's make this our book that we read this month. So we did, but look how beautiful this thing is. This is the front, and then the back is just beautiful. And when it's naked, it is so pretty. Look at that cover. Look at that spot. Look how pretty. It shines red. You can't really see it that well because the lighting's not that great. But it's pretty. I love it. And that's all I have for my May wrap-up and my June TBR. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave in the comments below what books you're planning to read this month. See you guys next time. Bye!